either. The maximum height of vehicles that can pass under it is 2 meters or less. That basically limits you to personal vehicles only, as even most vans are 2 meters tall. So we do see the problem. You can't go higher because you will bump into stuff, and you can't go lower because cars won't be able to pass below you. You're essentially stuck, sandwiched between two places you really don't want to be. And so imagine a common van, like a Mercedes Sprinter, catching up with a straddling bus. The van will have to tailgate all the way, stuck behind the bus, blocking an entire traffic lane, defeating the entire purpose of having a straddling bus in the first place. Or maybe the van is in front, stuck in the traffic jam, which means the straddling bus is now also stuck in the traffic jam. By the way, boarding was originally envisioned through large lifts that take a bunch of people to and from the station, in and out of the bus. And that's the giveaway right there, that this system was designed by people who have no idea how public transit works. If you've ever taken public transit, you know how elevators are the worst thing you can have if you're looking to exchange a lot of passengers in a short amount of time. There is a reason why subways primarily have stairs and escalators. Other potential issues would just be a pain in the ass. What if someone crashes into the legs of the bus? The whole thing would need to be shut down, traffic stopped, and passengers would need to be evacuated. If this happens while the bus is in the middle, you'll have to close down additional lanes to allow passengers to reach the sidewalk. Or you can just plop them onto the road underneath, I guess. Yeah, just 300 people casually milling around on the road underneath the straddling bus right at the accident site. Neat. Also, about those people cutouts. Gotta love how they put a grand total of 4 in there, just like how there are 5 at the station, 4 in the elevator, and 1 inside the bus. Transit bullshit projects seem to work best when transporting very few people, it seems. I'd like to see a render of morning rush hour when 500 people are trying to get in and out. Also, do notice the cute cubicle and the wide, comfy chairs with armrests even. Compare this to a seat layout of actual mass transit designed for quick and large-scale passenger flows like a regular bus. And on regular buses, half the space isn't taken up by huge elevators either. As you can see, the straddling bus is not quite space efficient. At least the prototype looked more like an actual transit system which had normal seats and didn't have the dumb elevators. Now I know what you're thinking. How is all this connected to Harry Potter? You see, the author, she who must not be named, is a centrist liberal. Stay with me, I'm going somewhere with this. And so in the Harry Potter universe, goblins are second-class citizens, centaurs are viewed as beasts and are forced into reserves, discrimination against people with non-magical parents is widespread, muggles are viewed as inferior, wizards have their own Guantanamo prison where they torture people, and they keep house elves as slaves. Voldemort and his supremacist ideology are the embodiment of these injustices. He is the logical continuation, if you will. This is contrasted by the heroes and their more egalitarian ideas. The final fight against Voldemort is therefore not just a magical duel, but also a clash of ideologies. By defeating Voldemort, you also defeat his supremacist ideas, changing society for the better. But there's a problem. As I've mentioned, the author is a centrist liberal. As such, she is deathly afraid of change. Actual, meaningful change. Thus, at the end of the Harry Potter series, Voldemort gets defeated through some bullshit one mechanics minutia, and then it's back to business as usual. Goblins remain second-class citizens, centaurs are still kept in reserves, magic Guantanamo stays open, and house elves remain in chattel slavery. That's because J.K. Rowling clings to the status quo as if her life depended on it. She views it as sacred and untouchable, which then forces her to awkwardly try and work around it instead of making meaningful changes. Which is the exact same thinking that went into the straddling bus. Why do we need a bus that glides above the road? Because the road is full of cars. Well then, how about we take a regular bus and designate a bus lane in each direction? Oh no, that would be traffic reduction. We cannot do that. That would mean changing the status quo of car dependency. So let's just try and awkwardly shimmy along the sides of the road and build out all this expensive infrastructure like elevated stations because a few cars were in the way. By reducing car traffic, we wouldn't need expensive bullshit like these overpasses either. We could also get rid of the inconvenience caused by traffic congestion. But instead, we get this in the beginning of their video. Occupying resources of roads and with heavy pollution, referring to regular buses. Oh, but of course, won't somebody think of the road resources and heavy pollution by buses? Don't look at the giant SUVs and big-ass sports cars or that kilometers-long sea of cars in front of you. We need to take those damn buses off the road, lest we accidentally change the car-centric status quo by painting a bus lane on each side. Which is the actual solution to the problem the straddling bus tried to solve. Just paint a damn bus lane. In the end, the straddling bus of course failed by virtue of being a really stupid idea, and also due to complaints filed against the developers by investors on suspicion of embezzlement, which ended in 32 arrests. It's almost as if this whole project was just a grift to milk gullible investors and potentially land a contract with a desperate local government. Almost. But now the straddling bus is back, if you can imagine, only significantly dumber. The mastermind of this idea is Tahir Insat, which is apparently some engineering firm, hard to tell. Addressing city mayors, buy our system. Write to our Gmail for details. Slight upgrade over the straddling bus's Hotmail address. Oh no, what is this channel? Oh no. Oh no! What is this? What is going on here? What are you buying, honey? Oh yeah, now the indoors version. I too like giving cashiers carbon monoxide poisoning. Wait, they don't even put your bags into your trunk? You just put it in the passenger seat? Oh, the flying train, of course. It's like an airplane, but it also needs train tracks to function. If the Christian interpretation of hell is real, then I'm pretty sure it looks something like this. Okay, alright, I think I'm done for today. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and do check out my Patreon if you wish to support me making more content like this, and others as well. And I'll be seeing you next time.